Yo, what up?
Yo, what up?
Oh, let me kill this music on my PC real quick.
Yeah. Cut the music. Yep.
What? What, Blaine?
Nothing. Don't worry about it.
What is up with it? Welcome back to the Chinos
How
show.
are we doing? How are we doing?
I'm doing alright. How are you doing?
This is episode 34.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Coming in here with good vibes.
Yeah.
We get good vibes coming in here.
Yeah, for sure.
Anyone have stage fright?
No?
No,
Not
I'm letting
for
you.
this.
I'm letting you play it out.
Yeah,
Not
I'm
for
letting
this.
You're at
you
bat, Blaine.
take that.
Well, I was just wondering. Anyone get stage fright? Whenever
Oh.
you're...
Like, not this? Like, just in general?
Yeah,
No, I
yeah. When you're on a stage physically.
don't.
I don't think I do, but I'm so rarely like on a stage doing anything in front of people.
I
know what I
do
mean?
when I have to be creative.
Uh,
If I ever have to, I suppose, think for myself,
Hmm.
like public speaking, that would be one of them. In jazz, we had to improv sometimes. Whenever I had to improv, that's when I would get super nervous. Anything, but because like if you're performing a concert,
Well,
you've practiced that, you
there's
know.
one thing between... I mean, it's one thing to perform in a group, and it's another thing to perform by yourself.
Yeah, that's true. But like I've done solos, and it's not as nerve-wracking as improving.
The most nerve-wracking moments are like this Humphreys Algebra 1 class in the 8th grade when you have to go up and do the homework problem on the whiteboard and you didn't do your homework, so you go up there and look like a fool.
I
I remember
can't.
that in that class I had like a lapse of, I don't know, focus one day, and we were taking a quiz, and I did it right, and I turned it in. I was like, oh wait, I did something wrong. So I walked back up, got it out of the like tray, and I was gonna walk back to my desk. She's like, what are you doing? I was like, oh, I'm just gonna fix my problem on this quiz. And then I realized, wait, probably can't do that. It's probably not like cool.
Yeah. I didn't have too terrible of a time in that class. I'm being honest.
Fucking hated that class.
Barely remember that class, to be honest.
Yeah. I don't even remember going up to the whiteboard and answering problems like that.
Was that Unreal Tournament music?
Yeah, it was.
Nice.
She legit, one time, we had to make like flashcards or something. And she told all of us, instead of doing work that day, she's like, alright, this row cut out these different sheets, this row cut out these different sheets, like flashcards, and cut them out of a sheet of paper. And someone asked her, why don't you just take them all into the teacher's lounge and use the paper cutter to cut all of it out yourself? And then she like had some snide comment to come
Yeah,
back at
for
that
sure.
student. And then everyone was like, fuck this place. It was from that moment on that I was like, I'm not gonna do well in this course. No way.
Quiet mouse, alright? Quiet mouse now, children. Whatever she said. Was it
Yeah.
Quiet mouse?
It was quiet mouths, yeah.
I don't remember that at all.
That's like the only thing I do remember in that class.
I still
And
say
then
that to
quiz
people.
Really?
Quiet mouths go shh, shh, shh. You said that to fucking 14-year-olds, dude.
Yeah.
So, like,
I wonder if she like taught pre-K before, or like kindergarten.
She
And it's
couldn't
like,
have with how strict she was.
no man, those kindergarten children need to be like in military school, man. Make sure they know what's up, discipline and all that.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, that was my stage fright segment. How's the weather been?
It's gonna rain.
Stormy. Stormy.
A little stormy.
Has it
Yeah.
rained over there today?
It did rain. Yeah. Poured.
Yeah, it's gonna rain for another, what, day or two?
Hopefully not.
I don't think anything has fallen up here or
What are
down
you
here.
Have you been outside? It's been, like, pouring for, like, 2.5 days.
Oh well, in the mornings, yeah. I was talking about the storm that was coming like in the afternoon.
Oh.
It poured this afternoon.
Hasn't
It rained. It rained
fallen over
or it
here.
rained earlier today.
Here it did, at least. I don't know about.
Weird how it's only been raining in the mornings.
It
really.
stopped raining around like 4:30 p.m. today, Caleb.
Really?
Yeah.
Mhm.
It was like from lunchtime on out here in town, I guess. Weird.
Really
I
small.
mean, we are pretty far away, I guess.
We're not that
in the
far
grand
away.
scheme of things. Yeah, like 20, 30 miles.
30 miles.
For me and Blaine, yeah, like 30 miles.
Mhm.
Oh
Ish.
shit!
About.
I'm so dumb. I was thinking Blaine
Oh.
wasn't in. Oh, I'm dumb.
Yeah,
Even
I'm
though I
back in
can
College Station.
physically see where Blaine's sitting right now, and I was like, what?
Yeah, it's been really rainy. I washed my car and then put it. I had the good fortune of being able to put it in the garage.
Nice. Yeah.
So it's still clean. It hasn't been rained on. Hopefully, it doesn't rain tomorrow or the rest ever again.
Yeah.
Because I don't want my car to get wet.
It will.
Don't say that. Don't say that.
It will. Caleb, can you see right now?
Yeah, I can.
Why's that?
I got laser eye surgery.
Hog.
Nah, I'm just
Crazy.
kidding. I'm just playing around. Yeah, I'm just doing a little jape. A little japery.
Jape.
Nah, I got contacts. Pretty cool. Pretty cool stuff. Turned me into a little scoundrel, turns out.
Bro, I'm rafflecoptering right now.
Yeah, me too. On the inside.
Yeah.
Rafflecoptering on the inside, troll face on the outside, you know?
I'm meat spinning over here, dude.
Anyways, has anyone been watching the new Rick and Morty season?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I haven't
No.
either. I've heard it's bad.
Oh, really?
That's like the general consensus I've been seeing. Which I expected, to be honest.
Always how it
I
goes.
Yeah.
thought it was okay in high school, but now it's like, it feels like a show that's been dragged out, you know?
Absolutely. They just lost their opportunity to progress any plot. Like you can either go two ways. You can just make it make no sense, or you can add a plot. And they've just tried to go right down the middle, and people lost interest for people that watch for the plot. People that tried to watch because it doesn't make any sense aren't getting
Yeah.
enough of the not making any sense.
It's like a show where nothing really happens. You know?
Yeah.
But like, it's not like Seinfeld where it's good. It's like, nothing changes in the show, but like, they just, I don't know. It's like, it could have been a pretty good show, and they probably could have just done it for like 2 seasons and been done and be like, yeah, it's a good show. But now it's
Mhm.
like, they're 5 seasons in.
Nothing's happened.
Maybe I should watch the new season, see if it's like garbage.
I think the big thing was spoiler alert real quick, but they
Let me
They
close
got it.
my ears real fast.
the parents got a divorce, and so that's like plot development, and then it was just like, yeah, at the end of the season we're getting back together, and that was the only development that really happened.
Yeah.
And then it was like, okay, you just shot yourself in the foot.
Yep.
Anyways, we're good. But yeah.
Wait, you actually care about the spoiler?
Well, I haven't watched it, so I don't really
I guess
care.
that's
But
fair.
I don't
Just, you
really
know,
care. But you know,
I guess it's like investing for the future in case you do
Yeah.
want to like enjoy it for the first time.
exactly.
You're very dedicated.
I'm a very anti-spoilers person, which is why in my segment I'm about to bring up about the movie that Caleb asked me to watch.
Oh, have you watched it?
I did watch it.
Good, good, good.
I watched it today.
Nice.
There's a little bit of a lack of trust since you just completely
No, just
avoided mine from last week.
see. I did not completely avoid it. I played the game.
And then you just did not enjoy it.
I didn't
You gave up?
speedrun the game because that's asking too much. I think.
Well, yeah, but you didn't even comment on it.
Yeah, I did.
Your heart.
I talked about how I didn't enjoy it. It was a bad review. Anyway,
Stupid.
I did watch
Yeah,
it.
I think it should be just like play this game, not like complete this game fully and 100% it.
Yeah.
And get third place or whatever the fuck you told me to do.
I
Yeah.
didn't tell you to get third place. The
You
okay,
can't
so
be like, I want you to speedrun this game and then also live on the air afterwards be like, yeah, you should be able to get at least like 8th place on this leaderboard. Like you can't tell me that and expect me not to go for it.
but like on the leaderboard, it was
Stop it.
an
Don't
an
dig yourself a
hour
bigger hole.
for first through 7th, and then 8th was 13 hours. Okay, if
Bro.
you even just picked the game up and ran it all the way through in one day, you could probably beat that.
Anyway. Imagine taking longer than fucking like 6 hours to beat Marble Blast.
That's the kind
Yeah,
of
that's what I'm
feeling where you
saying. Like,
take a break in the middle of it.
I don't know.
this guy went to sleep and then came
Mowed
back
his
and he was like,
lawn,
"Oh
took a
yeah."
shower.
Anyway.
Imagine having to watch that speed run, like, authenticated.
Anyway. I did watch the
Anyway.
movie. If you want to watch the movie, it's available on some services. We won't talk about which service I used.
What is
Watch
the
the
name
movie.
of the movie?
The movie is called No Country for Old Men. The 2007 film set in West Texas. Has a western feel to it. Like a
Western Texas, yeah.
Yeah, it has a cowboy vibe to it. A lot of dust, a lot of dirt. Basically, since I'm not a spoiler guy, I'll try to give a spoiler-free rundown of the film. Essentially, this dude happens upon a drug deal gone wrong and finds a briefcase with like $2 million in it. And the plot of the film essentially is him trying to run away from the dudes who want the money, like the gangs and or other people that want the money that know that it's out there. And so there, you know, there's one big villain who does some real sketch shit. Pretty intense. Most of the way through the movie, it's pretty intense.
Is the villain a rich person that's trying to disrupt the sanctity of the West by bringing in their corrupt?
You know, that is like kind of a theme in the movie.
It is.
How spoiler can we get?
Well, that's not really a spoiler, because that's like every Western movie always has this rich guy or like a gang of bandits.
I do
you
want
know?
to talk about this movie.
Yeah,
like,
go ahead,
kind
Caleb.
of spoilery.
Go ahead.
Because, like, so yeah, the main villain kind of like chasing our main character. He's like, he's completely like, his only character trait pretty much is like he's just an unstoppable killer, and he'll kill, you know, whenever he wants. But like he won't just kill indiscriminately. If he's gonna kill somebody, usually he'll have a coin, and then he'll be like heads or tails, and then if they get it wrong, he'll kill them. But it's like, I think one of the main themes, at least what I picked up on, was the main character isn't Llewellyn, the guy with the money who like found it. It's the old police officer that Tommy Lee Jones plays, and like how the country is like, or how he perceives the country to be changing, as in like getting more violent and like worse, you know. But in the end, it's like revealed that really it like hasn't, because they were talking about like their ancestors who were also police officers who, or like not police officers, but like sheriffs who were, you know, got gunned down in their doorways and stuff like that. I don't know. I thought it was pretty cool how like for the entire movie it's like him talking about, oh man, this killer is going around killing people randomly and stealing their cars for no reason, you know. And like he's talking about like how his whole career has been, if somebody gets killed, there's a reason. But this Anton Chigurh guy, the main villain, is like going around killing pretty much without
any rhyme or reason.
Yeah, pretty much. But like there
like
is, but I don't know.
Like
it's
a
hard.
Harvey Dent type fella, or Two-Face.
Yeah, sort of. Yeah, the same thing with like the coin. Yeah. I don't know. I really like that kind of like that part of the movie though. The world isn't really changing. It's just kind of there's always been bad people, and will always be bad people and everything like that.
Hmm.
Hmm.
I don't know. That's kind of what I took away from it. Did you like it?
I liked it. Yeah, it was enjoyable. I mean, I
Oh,
I always think whenever you get older, uh, you always kind of compare it to. You kind of compare the state of the world to what you remember the state of the world being when you were younger, and that's
mm-hmm.
typically how you viewed it through like rose-colored glasses.
Yeah, and I think the old sheriff, Tommy Lee Jones guy, was like really, really seeing the past, especially the past before he was born and everything, like turn of the century type
Oh,
stuff,
I see.
which
Yeah.
was definitely like, a pretty violent time in a lot of
hmm
places in like the West and everything. I don't know. That's probably one of my top like 50 no, probably top 20 movies, definitely.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I
What's
thought it was
number
a really
one?
good movie.
I'm
I
putting you on
have
the
no
spot. What's
idea.
up?
I'd have to like watch over every single movie I've ever seen before again. And if it's like or like all the movies I've seen that I think are like worth watching again, I'd have to go
Mhm.
watch them again and be like, yeah, that's number one. That's number two.
What would you always put whenever teachers would ask that? Like in, when you
I
were
don't even
younger?
that's an
remember.
even worse question than the original
Yeah, it's
question.
like
Well, it's not.
before you've seen a bunch of these movies. I don't know, probably like The Godfather or something. I thought that was a really good movie for a while.
Mhm. It's not like that was never my favorite movie. It was just the first movie that I could like think of being good,
Yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
yeah.
and I just write it down. So
There was a
like,
long time where like The Godfather was the best movie I'd ever seen, but that's just that like didn't watch very many good movies.
mhm.
Anyways,
I like Christopher Nolan films. uh, but I think what I put whenever I was younger was like by younger I mean like a lot younger is like the Harry Potter movie.
oh yeah.
The whole
Okay.
series.
I always tried to be a big grown up when I was younger and like think of the most grown up movie my parents let me watch with them and put that down. But I don't know. I think at some point, come maybe 8th grade or freshman year of high school, I just started putting Tenacious D as my favorite movie.
Nice.
Even though it's not like the best movie in the world and it may or may not be my favorite movie, it's just like an easy go-to that if someone asks about, I could talk about and be knowledgeable about and shit like that.
Hmm. I can see that. Yeah.
It's funny when you're like, yeah, it's a musical, and they're like, wow, really, you're into musicals? I'm like, no,
No,
you
not
don't,
at
you
all.
wouldn't
It's just
understand.
this musical.
These days, I'm a lot more into musicals than I was. I'm a lot more willing to give a musical a try these days than before. I've seen a few good ones. So.
Yeah.
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 Yep.
Yep. Space news.
Spotify listeners are
Quake.
headbanging right now.
Yeah, they're
They
quaking
are.
right now. I still haven't been won over by the Spotify listeners. All right, I'm not
Me
gonna give them
neither.
any praise.
Me neither, dude.
Um, space news. There's some pretty big space news this week. This is just my personal catalog for uh, interesting events. So we had in the span of 9 days. So I guess it wasn't just this week. I just didn't talk about it the previous week. I don't know
Understand.
why I didn't talk about it. I might have, but I don't remember. Virgin Galactic, they had a pioneer voyage where they sent their CEO, whatever his name is. I don't follow them too heavily.
Jeff Bezos.
No, he's coming next. uh, they're competing because they're
Right.
both going in for like the
Right.
more touristy type space flight. So they had their first space flight with the CEO in the cockpit, not piloting it, of course, but he went into outer space. He didn't get into orbit, of course, but outer space, came back down and had a successful landing. all nice and tidy. And then 9 days later, Blue Origin, owned by Jeff Bezos, uh, they launched their commercial rocket with Jeff Bezos on the rocket, which is kind of funny because I wonder if he would have done it had the other guy not gone. Like had their CEOs gone.
Wasn't the meme that Jeff Bezos planned to do it before the other guy, and the other guy was like, "Yeah, fuck you," and planned it a week in advance before Jeff Bezos did it?
I don't know. But they went up. He went up with his brother. He went up with some 85-year-old pilot for NASA
Damn.
who I anticipate retired. She was an astronaut, but she was trained as a pilot, but she never actually went into space. So it's one of those.
One of
So
those
now this was her
things.
chance at 85. Yeah, at 85 to go into space. Yeah, imagine being an astronaut and not.
Did she have a heart attack when she
No, I don't
was
think
on
so.
the rocket?
I think they all made it back safely.
Oh.
So kudos to her. Good
If an
shape.
85-year-old lady could do it, anyone could do it. Honestly.
And then an 18-year-old boy who had just graduated high school was also on there. His dad paid for the ticket.
Wow.
Yeah. Don't you wish? Yeah, that he became the youngest person to ever go into space.
For now.
Wow.
For now, yeah. Until we have babies on Mars.
Yeah, until somebody is born in space in
Yeah.
a spaceship.
That's so
That'd be
fucked.
0 seconds
what
old is
kind
the
of-
record.
Wonder how birth would feel.
Feel?
Probably pretty. I don't know. How much gravity is there in it in a human birth?
A lot. I think. I don't know.
Well,
I
not
think a
standing up
traditional.
or anything.
Yeah, I know,
Just
but some
chilling on
people
a
do
bed.
standing up births.
Yeah, I guess it can be a factor, probably.
Dude, imagine giving birth
I'm not a midwife.
upside down.
There is no
Crazy.
upside down.
Exactly. so
Imagine-
you could
Imagine giving birth and then just going psh, with the baby.
Yeah,
gotta reel him in. Oh my god, dude.
Imagine doing an experiment on Newton's laws of physics with.
if this
baby.
woman gives birth, how much energy? What was the velocity of the baby, and what will be the velocity of the mother?
Oh my god.
That's not the math problems in 200 years.
Yeah. But yeah, big space news. They have made it to space. Both of them made it into space. Both of them had successful landings. Jeff Bezos was quoted saying it was the best day of his life.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And it's pretty crazy for a billionaire to say that.
Not really. Getting money can't be the biggest day of his life, so doing something cool.
True,
Has to
but
be better.
I mean, you can probably do a lot of cool things. I don't know how anything could compare to that cool thing.
Oh no, have you ever seen like the VR porn where they like have VR goggles and they're
That's the best day of my
dude, that's
life,
awesome. That is like
dude. I'm sure he has. I'm sure he's developing it.
what do you think the odds are Jeff Bezos has experienced VR pornography?
Probably
Pretty
pretty
high.
good. I don't know. He might be a busy man.
I don't know. What do you think he spends all his time doing?
You know?
He's not the CEO of Amazon anymore. He
You know,
stepped down.
those mega rich people are always saying like, yeah, dude, the grind set. Every single day I wake up at 5 a.m. and I instantly get on my Peloton and I,
Yeah.
whatever. It's like,
It's
no,
like-
you probably don't, right? Like, why would
He
you
did
do
get
that?
fit. He's
He
fit.
is, yeah, he is kind of jacked.
So
Or is he
he's got like
jacked,
a
or is
personal
he-
trainer. He's probably got a dietitian. He's got to stay fit, you know. He's back on that single life. He's back to being an alpha male.
That's
Yeah,
true.
he's a Sigma, dude. He is straight
He's a
Sigma.
Sigma.
You think he golfs?
Maybe. I
He
don't know
might.
if that's his thing.
he's a billionaire, so maybe it's pretty
He
high
was a
chance. I bet.
computer nerd before he became a billionaire, so I wonder what he actually wants to do now. Probably just plays Valorant with his friends.
Probably.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah, he plays Valorant.
Probably a COD Warzone guy.
Yeah.
Apex Legends maybe.
I want to see a video of that. I want him to start a YouTube channel.
Dude, Twitch
Steps
Maybe
down as the
wait.
CEO of Amazon
He's-
to be.
To
become a
get
Twitch
paid.
streamer.
To get paid
Yeah.
by himself.
That'd be pretty funny. That'd
That
be a
would
good
be pretty
meme, Jeff
funny.
Bezos. If you see this, go ahead and do that.
That would be dope. Yeah. Send me donations.
You know what? Yeah, I bet in
Send
his
me
spare
gifts.
time, he watches us. Of course.
yeah.
He watches us and then every single like hot tub streamer and whatever else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He watches Amaranth.
That's why
and
he
us
bought Twitch.
exclusively.
he bought
is
Twitch.
And then he just whispers to the screen, "I own you." uh, uh,
Oh yeah, it's Tuesday by the way.
yeah.
For the YouTubers and Spotifyers. It is not our typical night.
Which is why my vibes are off. I haven't been able to prepare myself.
Yeah, he didn't get to recharge for a full week yet. A little
Although I
low.
have been up to quite a bit. Went to the beach. Left on Thursday. Came back
yeah.
on Sunday. In Corpus Christi, in Texas. It's probably like the go-to spot for beach.
I thought you went to
going.
Galveston.
I didn't really know where I was going
Oh,
when I told you,
gotcha.
Yeah, of course.
but I figured it out.
Isn't Galveston like rock beaches and Corpus is like sand beaches?
Corpus is better. I
Gotcha.
don't know.
You ever go to Port
why.
Aransas?
I was
Yeah.
in Port Aransas. It's
Wait,
like
what?
next to Corpus.
What?
What?
Is Port Aransas
Where were
not-
you?
I mean, they're on the coast.
Yeah,
man.
you ever been to
They're like next to
Pensacola?
each other.
I was
They're next to
actually,
each other.
I
I
was
wasn't gonna say like, oh
actually
yeah,
in
I was on
Fort
Mustang
Hood.
Island. Yeah.
I don't actually
I was
remember how
on-
close Port Aransas is to. Port Aransas
They're
is a
like
pretty
right
good beach.
next to
Though.
each other. It's like at the bay that we were in, it was like the coast, or sorry, the Gulf and Corpus. That's
Those were
Oh, yeah.
opposite directions that you.
I forget how close Corpus is to Aransas Pass and all that.
yeah,
And the channel.
they're like right next to each other. That's why I said that's like the bigger of the two.
For Spotify
I'm going
listeners,
pretty much
look at a
right
map
there. Yeah, look at a map of the Texas coast.
because you
sort
can't
of
see what
southern-
Blaine was doing with his hands.
Yeah, I drew out a 2-scale model of the state of Texas with the beaches, and then pointed with my fingies. But yeah, it was nice.
I'm actually going really close to Corpus this next week.
Oh really?
Or this weekend, I guess.
With who?
My family.
Nice.
What he wants us to think.
Yeah, it's actually a bunch of babes.
Caleb pulls.
Caleb's got those bitches down in Port A.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
Caleb's a
Yeah.
Sigma male.
No.
Everyone else is just Omega.
Yeah, I am a Sigma male until I'm not. Then I'm a. Oh, what? Fucking, I don't know.
A gamma male.
Gamma.
I'm a Delta, Alpha, Beta. You can call me Dab.
I'm a kappa male.
Yeah, I'm definitely a Kappa male.
Lambda male.
I'm a female.
All
That's
right,
a pretty
all right,
good one.
okay.
Ah,
all right.
Okay, alright.
You
Yeah.
win that one. Hmm. But yeah, went.
Can I be completely honest with you? That
What?
was just the next Greek letter I could think of, and I didn't even realize it was a pun until after I said it out loud. But I still take the credit. It was my joke.
Yeah, no, I get it. Yeah.
You even like pronounced it wrong, didn't you?
I'm pretty sure it's
Fee?
Fee.
Was
P-H-I?
it Phi? I thought it was Phi.
I think
See-
it doesn't matter.
I think it's actually Fee.
I think you're wrong.
Am I? I would love to know.
I think so. I don't know. Want to look it up?
Let me look it up as well. I know you're not.
I'm not gonna look it
So
up.
that I know you're not
What-
shaping.
You think
me.
I'm gonna fucking? You think I'm gonna?
I'm gonna explain that I went boogie boarding, and we
It is
played spike
actually
ball on the
pronounced
beach.
Fee.
No, it's not.
Uh-huh.
All right, everybody.
Women's
This is
fraternity adopted this rather than the anglicized phi because it sounded more feminine. What?
What?
Wait a minute. Oh. Oh. Wait a minute. Hang on. Following the correct Greek pronunciation, phi is actually pronounced phi. Okay.
all right.
The anglicized version is phi, though.
So you're pronouncing it like,
I'm an OG. I'm not a white dude, apparently.
yeah. Played spike ball on the beach. That was pretty dope. Went fishing on a paddleboard. Caught a fish. That was pretty dope. It's kind of hard to balance, so I was on a paddleboard. But I still got it. Yeah, that's pretty much all we did. We went to the beach twice. Went out fishing.
Nice.
Went out paddleboarding.
Bro, I don't know what
That's
game
what
this
you
is
do at the
from, but
beach.
this song is so funky with it. Like, what is this fucking drum beat? What the fuck, bro? This is nuts. I want to know what this is from. Holy shit. Sorry,
I'm sure we can find it.
sure we could.
Or we can let our viewers find it.
No, I'm finding it right
Viewers,
now.
if you know what this song is, I'll give you a high five if we ever
Finding
meet
it
up.
now. Chrono Cross, Fleeting Thoughts? Or is this Risk of Rain?
This could be Risk of Rain.
Either way,
Risk of Rain has
bad
really good
games.
music.
It's Risk of Rain. I found it.
Yeah, Risk of Rain and Risk of Rain 2 have pretty decent
This shit slaps, bro.
music. Yeah.
Dude. I can't stop thinking about this now. Speaking of music, Blaine, tell us about you and Michael's little project.
Okay, first of all, I don't want to take any credit for this project that's going on. Not because I don't want to, because it's a good song that Michael's creating, but because I haven't really done much other than offer my opinion
Man's
on
just
how
humble.
he's voicing things and
Almost
How do-
too humble.
how to use the browser software that we're making the music in. So Michael has been making a fun little tune.
I've heard it, by
because
the way.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I was telling him that I was gonna make some tracks for the podcast. That way we don't have to queue up some, copyright free YouTube stuff. And so, he worked on it for quite a bit, trying to figure out some stuff, and he came up with a nice little, I'd say probably 30 to 45 second. What was that? Is that
This is a 140 proof. Yeah.
that wasn't probably didn't taste good.
It's pretty bad.
Who would have thought?
Like drain cleaner.
You've tasted
Mm.
drain cleaner?
Who hasn't?
I haven't.
That's like the first thing you drink when you're born.
Yeah, dude.
Really?
Yeah.
Because you gotta
Clean the drain.
Why? You gotta
Yeah,
clean that
dude.
drain.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you gotta clean. That's what it's for, cleaning drains.
Otherwise you die, right? My mom
Yeah.
told me.
First task once you're born is fix the kitchen sink.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta do your tasks or else you might look sus.
Yeah, dude.
All right, thanks everybody. Have a good night.
Get out of here. Let's see. But yeah, Michael's been making a pretty cool tune. I've just kind of been showing him some of the different functions that are possible with this with this website that we're using. It's kind of like
Not
it's pretty
sponsored.
cool.
Not sponsored, by the way.
He hasn't even said the name.
It's called Audio Tool.
No,
How
we're
about
not sponsored though. Other DAWs are available.
Sponsor us, Audio Tool.
But this
Yeah,
one is
please do.
free.
Even though we don't
And-
have music made in your software yet.
I've made a song.
Well, we're not playing it on the show though.
Oh yeah. No, we aren't. But it's pretty cool because it does work in a browser, so it's not like if you want to collaborate with someone. I don't know how more professional software works.
Blaine's out here giving a free review of this thing.
It's a cool thing if you want to check it out. It's
Sponsor us, please.
sponsors
Please,
Audio Tool.
we love you. We
You
love
get
you,
to-
Audio Tools.
You get to live collab with someone. There's a chat feature. You can
That
turn
is
your
pretty
video
cool how it's
camera
like
on.
Google Docs, but
It's
Yeah.
better than
Music.
Google Docs because
That's
you
cool
can
as fuck.
video chat in the browser.
damn.
That's fucking awesome.
Yeah. And live, live transpose or live compose music.
God, please sponsor us. Just don't let our view count.
Just
I don't
Ten
know how
days.
Audio Tool makes any money.
give us $5 per month. That's all we need.
Or that would pay for
That would pay for the whole show.
a subscription. We could gift
Yeah.
another sub.
Just sub to us. No, it would pay for the Spotify feed.
Yeah.
Honestly, just email him. Be like, hey, listen,
don't see
I
why
know we can give
Hey.
you some impressions, but
Do you have
Yeah.
ad block, Blaine?
I use an ad blocker.
It's
yes.
they probably get their money from advertisements.
Oh, well.
dirty
Sorry,
stealer.
Audio Tool.
You're a thief.
Unsponsor us.
Yeah.
Blaine was a liar.
Unsponsored.
Retract that. But for real though, if you go to audiotool.com/Chino, you will get 30%
Nothing.
off.
You'll
your
get
next
nothing. You'll
song
get
that
an
you
error
publish.
and it'll
Nothing.
you'll get an error in your browser because it
It'll
doesn't
take you to-
exist.
yeah.
Well, I have a question for you guys.
Mm-hmm.
What am I holding in my hand right now?
You bitch. You bitch. I'm not gonna do it.
This guy.
I'm not gonna do it. Is there any Aubrey content this week?
Is there? Let me think really fast. Here, hang on. Hey, is there any Aubrey content this week? No, she's sleeping.
Oh damn.
Okay, yeah, I could talk about that. So this weekend was the first LAN Smash Bros. Melee tournament since COVID.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
And I forced Aubrey to watch it with me one day, and she got kind of into it after that. That's what she said to talk about, but that's really all there is to tell. We just watched a little bit of Melee.
The commentators were really good. I can see how she would get into it.
Yeah, Melee commentators are pretty pog. There are also some cringe moments. Because, it's Summit, so cringe stuff happens. They have cringe skits, and they,
Oh.
But it's all part of the fun.
Yeah. I watched the finals today.
The grand finals?
Yeah, I watched a
Dude,
recap.
It
Not
was-
a recap. I watched.
fucking crazy to watch that live. You have no idea.
That was insane.
It really
I
was.
was- My hands were getting sweaty for him.
Dude,
Even on a rerun, even knowing who won.
crazy. Exactly, yeah, it's crazy, dude.
Went down to a 1v1 stock after a reset.
The fact that he won on Final Destination twice as Fox is unbelievable.
Yeah, it was pretty insane.
That is unbelievable.
I don't know how broken the maps are for certain characters, but I would assume an Omega stage, like Final Destination,
Well,
right? That's what it's called. Would it not be called Omega?
No, it would not be called that. Not in Melee. It's literally just Final Destination. That's the only map
Well,
like that.
Yeah,
It's a
but like
Sigma stage.
an Omega stage in Smash is just a flat stage, and so
In
Final
Ultimate,
Destination is pretty.
And Omega stage in Ultimate.
Yeah, in Ultimate, my bad.
Not the
Sorry.
same.
I'm a newer
Idiot.
player to this. I can see how that would have a. I can see how that would favor a Marth.
Marth can chain grab Fox on Final Destination. Period. That's
I
it.
saw that a lot.
That's literally it. Like 0 to death
chain-
every stock if you're good enough.
I remember thinking to myself like, this guy's just chain grabbing, and the other guy is like putting in some actual skill. You know.
Yeah.
Not
Well,
to take
chain
away
grabbing is
from-
not easy per se, but yeah,
I understand.
It's Marth's favor for sure on Final
Yeah.
Destination. Most people think. Anyway, yeah. Let me think if there's any other content because I'm not entirely sure.
It almost made me want to pick up Melee.
Dude, it was pretty hype.
It was pretty hype.
We can have a Melee
Yeah.
podcast from now on if you want. We can just play Melee in one screen and
Yeah,
That's the only game we're gonna get Andrew to do that with.
yeah, pretty
It's-
much. He won't even
I-
accept Truck Simulator.
dude,
Yeah, I mean, come on,
Disgraceful.
come on, it's Truck Simulator.
bro,
Yeah, I mean, come on.
you have to understand
What am I understanding?
Melee, dude.
Do you remember whenever Hungrybox had a crab thrown at him?
Yeah, Who
Have you
doesn't?
seen? You know of EEVZ, right?
Who?
Like the Smash commentator guy, kind of does some organization. EE.
Oh, EE. Yeah.
Have you seen his video on that?
No, I haven't watched his
I
shit
don't-
ever since he got canceled.
No, it's pretty good. But I mean, I don't want to spoil it for anybody or anything.
I don't know what happened, because I haven't followed Melee. It just popped up on my YouTube feed, and so that was the first Melee clip I've ever watched.
Yo,
Uh,
Basically, Blaine, did Hungrybucks win the game
yeah, he
when that
Yeah.
happened?
won. Yeah, he won.
Yeah,
Oh, you're
essentially,
talking about-
Hungrybucks, he won a game at a live tournament on stage, and he's like popping off like "fuck yeah, yeah," and then you see him dodge something that's thrown at him, and it's a live crab.
Yeah, and
my
he like picks it
God.
up and he's like,
He's like, "Who the fuck?" He's like, "Who the fuck threw this?"
because they were not selling crab at the event. I'm pretty sure
This dude just had a goddamn crab.
somebody smuggled it in.
That is the best. That is the
The-
absolute best.
The gist of the video from E is him claiming that he was selling crab out of his trunk of his car outside the venue.
Hungrybucks?
No, EE.
Oh.
And then B, he sold it to a guy in the crowd. He smuggled it into the guy, sold it to him, and instantly Hungrybox won. And then the guy took it out of the bag and chucked it with EE right there. I don't know. It was a banger video.
What
of
the
him telling
fuck,
it.
bro?
Oh my god.
Didn't that kind of make Hungrybox blow up a little bit though?
A little
That, like,
bit,
clip?
yeah. The drama there was pretty big when that happened. Because of the fact that it happened to be a crab of all things, I
Bro,
think.
I wouldn't even have been mad. That's
Well, his
He
thought
didn't seem
process
very
was
mad.
that could have been a brick. It could have been anything else.
just I can see
Kind of
that.
a thought process.
Yeah.
At the time, like in the video, he just looks really like confused and almost amused for
got-
a minute.
He got mad on stage
But
right
then
after it
yeah, he got
happened.
mad.
Didn't someone throw shoes at George Bush multiple times?
Yeah, I think it was a shoe. Yeah,
Wasn't it on multiple occasions shoes were thrown at him?
I think so. Yeah.
That's so
He's
fucking.
pretty good at dodging them.
That's ridiculous. That's crazy.
I mean, I think that should be cool, right? I mean, you know, if you're willing to like be an elected official and speak, you should accept getting like shit thrown at you sometimes, right?
well, isn't that
as long
like
as
the whole
it's-
job of the Secret Service to not
Yeah,
let
I
shit
mean,
like
they
that
should
happen?
they should have hands, you know. Only hire
All the
TVs
reporters
turn
have
out
to
be
take their
some
shoes
guy.
off before they go into their room with the
Yeah.
president.
Any
Take your
throwable
shoes off
shoes
the
must
door.
be taken off
Yeah.
before you enter the building.
All
'em
microphones
in your little
must be
cubbies.
plugged in.
Yeah. No crabs allowed.
Mm.
Anyways.
Yeah, there's a lot of jank melee history out there.
Yeah, there really
Shit
is.
like the crab. Evidence.zip. Evidence.zip 2.
What?
That one guy who his like what was it? His controller got disconnected, and then the guy paused for him, and then he was like, "Okay."
Yeah,
He
that's a
plugged it
good
in,
clip.
and he was like, "All right,
That's a good
SD."
clip. He's like, yeah, you have to forfeit a stock. He's like, what?
Yeah,
And the commentator's like, bro, that's scum of the earth
that
shit,
is
bro.
low.
That's I think
Yeah.
they say that's grimy, bro.
Yeah, that's what they said.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of shit like that.
You can't do that. That's like someone taking a picture of you in the middle of the street and being like, "All right." After they hand you the picture of it, it's like, "That's $5. Come on, give me."
Well, it's
Yeah,
literally,
exactly.
it's
Like you owe
literally
me
It is
five
a
just a
dollars for that
rule.
film now.
It is a rule. Like if the guy pauses, and then he has to like,
He has to SD. If you pause, then you have to forfeit a stock.
or is it more of like a they pause, and then it's like it's up to the opposing player to be like, "All right, you don't
Well,
have to."
typically, if you pause, then you have to forfeit a stock.
It's like in the rules, just
But
full on.
the dude paused because the guy accidentally unplugged his controller.
Yeah.
Like he sat back and his controller came undone. So the dude paused so he could plug it back in. And then once he plugged it back in, the guy was like, "Yeah, you have to SD now because you paused."
Yeah,
And everyone's
plugs
like-
the controller back in and gets back up, goes, "Yeah, okay, SD."
Like, what the fuck? bro?
Wow.
The commentators
I-
the commentators were like, "Yo, if you unplugged, that technically means you left, so you have to DQ yourself." Like,
Yeah.
everyone was all mad
Nobody
about
was nobody was a fan of that guy.
it. Yeah,
but
that guy
no.
was shunned probably after that happened. I've never seen a clip of him since. You got
Did he
fucking-
actually
Yeah, I
do
haven't
it?
actually.
I don't know. I've only seen
I don't remember.
part of the clip.
Hmm.
You got I forget the guy's name, but you have the dude who punches shit all the time when he loses, like puts holes in walls.
Yeah.
You
that?
got
Man,
you got Apex 2015 Salty Sweet with like Chillin' Dude and Leffen with the Chillin' Dude rap and stuff. There's so much shit in Melee's rich 20-year history that it has.
I feel yeah, I mean, I do like competitive games for that kind of stuff, you know?
Mhm.
Like Counter-Strike has some of that. Melee has a lot of it though.
Melee's old.
It must be like the fighting game part of it that kind of brews a
Yeah.
lot of
Well, does CS
Yes.
have as many LAN events as Smash
I
does?
mean, yeah, they used to, but well, the majors are only major things. There's not a lot of CS like
Yeah,
low level LAN.
yeah. GameCube has no internet, so it kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
I think CS was bigger than Melee though.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
definitely.
I mean,
Just because
yeah. I don't know.
I mean, if you think
maybe there
about the
was a
prize
point.
pool,
In
Just
terms
in
of prize pool, absolutely.
Yeah.
Dota, League of Legends, CS all have massive prize pools. StarCraft.
hmm
Melee's biggest prize pool was Smash Summit 11. Like that's the biggest prize pool in Melee history.
40,000, something like
It was
that.
$150,000 total.
Oh,
First
wow,
place,
okay.
first place got 46,000.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah. And then second was 20.
Yeah,
Right.
it split. Everyone there got money. Even last place got
Oh,
money.
cool. Oh, that's dope. Like $5. You get a gift card to
I
Long
think
John
last
Silver's.
place got like 1 point something thousand, 2,000 maybe.
Oh, okay.
But I mean, most people had to travel to get there, so.
Yeah. It's more about the experience if you get last place.
You get more money from your Twitch subscribers probably.
Yeah,
One tournament.
I can see that.
Yeah, dude, Melee's sick.
I would play Melee with you guys, but Andrew, you just wouldn't have any fun with it.
Eh,
You're just that much better.
I'm not very good. That's the thing. I'm not very good
understand.
either.
But I'm a straight up beginner.
Right, yeah. I would love to teach you guys how to play Melee. Like, I don't, because
If
I don't
you-
really
If
know.
you taught.
I only know very fundamental things.
Mhm.
Like, I don't know any, I don't study combos. I don't, like, lab shit out. I just know how to do the normal things.
You can wave dash in Melee, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I learned how to do that, then I would get good at Nintendo or Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl,
Oh my
and
God.
then we can
You
go
become
pro.
the next big thing there.
We
The
can
yeah.
become
input might
pro
not be
in the
the same.
Nickelodeon. Yeah,
Dude, you guys want to try to go pro in the Nickelodeon circuit?
I absolutely do. Yes, I absolutely do.
Alright. I'll start hosting Melee lessons every other day.
All right, I'll go to them as soon as you move into your apartment in College Station.
We can start here.
Oh, that's true.
I can give you my Wii so you can practice.
Mhm.
I will have the CRT and stuff set up at the apartment. Like we could play actual Melee, not Slippy.
Hell yeah.
Dope.
It'll be pretty
That's
Yeah, because
fun.
you do still have a GameCube.
Well, we'd be playing on Wii probably.
Oh, okay.
I use my GameCube for Game Boy games these days.
That's a cool add-on that they have for that.
Yeah. But you have
Yeah,
to have
I'd do it.
you have to have a software disk in to use the Game Boy player, so I can't put Melee in the GameCube if I want to be having it for.
If you were to teach me, I would do it. Yeah.
Dude, it'd be fucking awesome if everyone got good at Melee.
Mhm.
There's got to be a club for Melee players at A&M already, given the student
There
body
is.
number, but
There absolutely is.
if there isn't somehow, we can start one.
Yeah. I could probably
we
look it
can-
up right now.
We could pull people in from the Smash Ultimate scene there, because I know there's one of those.
See stat Smash Weekly at MSC. Yeah, that's probably it.
For Melee?
Super Smash Bros. Melee and Ultimate event where students from A&M and
Fuck
other schools
yeah.
can play friendly Smash tournament on a weekly basis.
Or is there money? Or is it just friendly?
No, it's just friendly. I'm sure they organize their own though.
Dude.
No food provided, but monitors are provided and the space is set up before the event begins.
Monitors?
Yeah, they have to bring switches and their own controllers if they have them.
But there's a Melee tournament, you said. They're playing Melee on
It's
monitors?
Smash and Melee. Sorry, it's Melee and Ultimate.
Are there CRTs provided?
I don't know.
Dude, I want to get into
But
the
it's-
Melee club when I'm there. That's going to be so awesome.
It's at the MSC.
Yeah, I'd be down to do all that.
Imagine everybody there is worse than you.
There's no way. There's no possible way everyone there is worse than me.
Hold on. Texas A&M releases Melee texture pack with HQ stage textures.
Hell yeah.
That's dope.
A&M stage skins.
Yeah.
That's
Pretty
cool.
cool, actually.
Texture mod.
For
I'm gonna
what?
watch a video. Oh, that's loud.
For what? Dolphin or like Uncle Punch or like 20XX tournament pack? What is the mod for?
It's it's just maroon and white, pretty much.
For what? Like just the stages?
Just pure one color maroon on all textures and surfaces.
I don't know.
I'll gladly play Melee. I'll have to
Don't
download
know.
UCF though for my Wii. I'll have to do all that shit. I don't even remember how to do it anymore. I have an SD card specifically for that.
Huh.
I modded my Wii like 6 years ago. I don't remember how to do it anymore. But I'll figure it out.
Okay, but yeah. They just added maroon and white skins. Oh, okay, they retextured some of the maps. Yeah. That's pretty dope. Captain Falcon has the A&M logo on his back.
Oh my god. I know what character the guy who made that plays.
Oh, did you find the link?
No, I'm just. If he made
Oh,
Falcon in a special
yeah.
suit.
Well, all of them have special
Oh,
things.
I see.
They're all detailed. I'll send you the link in Discord. Maybe I won't. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe I will. Maybe I won't. I will. But yeah, that's pretty dope. That'd be something we could do.
Well, in other news, we love the Spotify listeners. Thank you.
Not sold on them. Just
I
quite
am.
yet.
I'm warming up.
I'm sold on them because I paid for them.
Oh, I can see that. Yeah, I can see that.
I'm a Spotify simp these days.
Maybe by season 2, I'll be warmed up to them.
that a spoiler? Is that a teaser for Chinos season 2?
We need a good cliffhanger for season 1 then. On
We'll
Yeah.
come
If it
up with
doesn't-
something.
no spoilers.
It's got to be end of summer.
We'll
is
see.
when season 1 ends.
Look forward to like episode 41 or something. Season 2 Chinos.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Maybe even before then. 38? 9?
Something like that. We
Something
only
like
have
that.
like
5 weeks
4
left
more
or
weeks
something?
of work. Because I got. Oh, wait, let me go. This. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Don't forgetting that on glasses to push up.
Yeah.
I guess we can move back to Saturdays once
Honestly, yeah.
once Blaine isn't working at a restaurant anymore.
Yep. Well, yeah.
Unless you go
Dang.
work at a restaurant in College Station.
No, I'm not going to work during the school year.
I will. But I might just work my own hours.
You,
I'm not-
you could drive for
I might
like
just do some door dashing or something.
DoorDash, yeah. That would be dope.
See, the thing is, so I was looking into insurance for that kind of stuff.
Mhm.
And the thing about it is, you could pay for like a commercial driving plan to be covered if you crash, or you could just not crash.
Yeah, that's the key. That is the hard part.
Yeah, that's the trade-off. Because if you have food in your car and you get in a wreck with DoorDash, you're covered. They'll cover it. But if you're on your way there and you get in a crash and you don't have food in your car yet, and they find out that you're a DoorDash driver, your claim will be denied by insurance. So it's kind of a
So just always have food in your car. Take one order and then
get
forget
your
about it for the
own
rest of the
food.
day.
Buy your own food.
Yeah, on DoorDash, yeah, get your own food and then
Just never deliver it.
yeah, just keep it in your
Just
car.
never say delivered with that food. That's a smart idea.
Yeah.
That's like,
Just be like, oh yeah, I'm working on this order for DoorDash. I mean, it's like crazy that I just got in this accident and everything.
it's just a McDonald's drink or something. It's like $3 to DoorDash it every night. But yeah.
Like fully melted, it's hours like yeah, I just
Yeah. So any future Spotify listeners, if you're listening, like, and this is only for Spotify listeners, like nobody else even try to do this.
Everyone else close your ears.
Close your ears, except Spotify listeners
Bro,
and Apple Music.
Imagine I had my mic muted on Streamlabs for like God knows how long.
that'd be pretty funny.
It would be pretty
Really
funny.
Yeah. Okay, but
Spotify
now,
listeners laugh.
now that everyone else is
Uh-huh.
losing their hearing because they can't hear, wouldn't it be cool if we played our viewers in Melee in about a year's time after I become a pro?
Hell yeah.
Hey, now there's an idea.
I've never won.
You gotta
a-
beat me first.
I've never won a tournament set in Melee before.
Oh, you just got to make the tournament easy.
I've never beaten anyone in Melee before. That wasn't like people I knew in real life that haven't played.
Oh.
I've always lost.
I suppose if you have the confidence to go to a tournament, you got to be at least the best in your family.
Yeah, you should. That's the thing about fighting games like that. It's like, yeah, I beat everyone I know. They told me I should go to a tournament, and you go to the tournament, and you get washed, and you're like, holy shit,
Yeah.
I'm not good
Last
at all.
place.
I'm awful.
Yeah. It's like you kind of stay with everyone else's level. It's like you're rising above everyone else's level, but then everyone at the tournament's like,
Actually good.
Cheer.
Yeah.
that's why if I play with you, I'll rise to. I'm probably not going to surpass, like, to be honest. Probably
It takes
not.
it takes a lot of work to get good at Melee, dude. There are people,
But I can rise to your level at least.
There are people that play Melee for like 10 years and they still get washed at tournaments.
Damn, imagine being that loser.
Damn, imagine being me and playing Melee for 7 years and still getting washed. It's not that I haven't like practiced for 7 years or anything. I just play on and off.
Yeah.
My very first OneNote document was a melee checklist for getting better in like 2015.
Did you check anything off?
There are some things that were checked off, yeah.
Nice.
It was pretty extensive too. There's a lot of shit in there. I used to download combo videos and like study them.
Dang. That's what I would do for Rocket League, and my skill progressed exponentially.
Yeah, I could get good
Until
again.
It didn't.
I believe.
Yeah.
I'll beat Mango one day.
Once he's like
When he's 50.
60. When he
He's
has
50 and
arthritis in his fingers and he
his
can't
carpal
like
tunnel
wave
and-
dash or anything like that anymore.
only one of his hands works.
Yeah. But what are we looking at? We're looking at vibing for a little bit longer.
We're looking at deciding what I should do next week.
Oh yeah.
And then we could close
That's
this up.
true. That's very true.
You know what? You know what?
What?
Let's turn the tides a little bit.
Okay. All right. I'm turning them.
By next week, I want Blaine to have practiced some melee tech skill.
Text skill?
Tech skill.
Oh, tech skill.
I want to have me and Blaine have had some sit down play melee time. I want Blaine to talk about his experience and what he thinks, and if he wants to get better or give up.
I can do that.
Get good or give up. That's the.
Caleb's allowed to join if he wants.
That's the motto. I've already been playing more Smash recently, so
A different animal.
I know. I've just been,
Hmm.
I don't know, I've been playing more of those fighting games, so
Yeah, dude.
I've been losing a lot
That's how it goes.
to Grim and Lennon. But Lennon mainly because I SD. I could beat him like any other time, pretty
Yeah,
much.
I can set up the Wii over here, and you can just come here, and we could play melee for a few hours.
Okay,
I could teach you a thing or two.
I'd be down. Play
can-
for.
You can watch a tutorial first or something,
Mm-hmm. I always like the tutorials.
so you know what to expect.
Mm-hmm.
Depending on the character, you might want to watch different people. So
That's true. Good starter character. Who'd you like?
I mean,
I guess.
well, play who you think is fun is my advice, because
Mm-hmm.
you know, I think any character is good at the low level if you practice enough.
I can see that.
But I mean, characters whose like tech kind of transcend beyond their own characters would be like Fox would translate to any fast faller.
Mm-hmm.
So Fox isn't a bad pick. Also, Fox is really good. Martha's good, obviously as a character, but also, you know, learning spacing and stuff. Fox is good for, I think. But I don't know.
Is Mario
Sheik
used
isn't
at
that
all?
hard. Mario has some utility. I think Dr. Mario is objectively better in Melee.
Really?
Yeah.
Why? He's more powerful.
He has better something. I don't know a lot about Mario and Dr. Mario's differences, but he probably has better hitboxes, if I had to guess.
If you want to play one of the
He
Mario
has a
Bros, you
spike.
play
He has a spike. His forward smash is better.
Luigi's recovery is absolutely better.
Luigi's pretty okay. Mid-tier character. I don't know.
Watch
Play
some,
whoever you like. I know you like Fox in Ultimate.
Fox is alright. I like Mario a lot in Ultimate.
Yeah, you could look at Dr. Mario. Falco's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Stardust.
I could pick up Falco.
But I mean, yeah, there's obviously a lot of characters and a lot of things that go to what you do. So,
Mm-hmm.
but if you're gonna watch a tutorial, watch something general that just teaches you how to do things regardless of character.
All right. I think the best time to get into Melee is 20 years after it came out.
Literally is right now. There's so many resources.
But yeah,
Yeah, come by
I'll
next
do that.
week. Come by next week to hear about Blaine's experience.
We will
Whether
beat
it be good or bad.
somebody good.
Yeah,
Blaine will
I'll
be
take my
beating
skills to the
Andrew
online
next
on
week.
Yeah,
Slippy.
yeah, just like Blaine did to me 2 weeks ago. Blaine, your challenge is to win a local tournament by next week. There's probably maybe one tournament locally within the next
Good
week.
luck.
Gosh, that's a tough one. Let's see. Melee.
It would be on like Facebook groups probably if you could find one. Anyway,
Go.
that should do it for the boys this week.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta pee really bad, so I think it's a good time before Blaine doxes our town's tournaments.
Yeah, there's one July 25th.
Oh shit, you want to go? We'll talk about
What
It's
is
it.
that?
We'll
Yeah,
talk
Guilty
about it. We'll talk
Gear,
about.
Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, and Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Damn.
Oh yeah,
Mm.
fuck Ultimate, bro. All right. Yeah, the melee scene here's kind of died since I went to tournaments, but anyway, we out. Tuesday, Keyboard Warriors are out.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see you guys next week with some more Chinos content.
Peace.